Hey guys, it's GoldeeJR back with another live stream. Last time we won our first ever Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys. 35-14, wasn't even close. Patriots are now the most winningest franchise of all time. 7 Super Bowls, taking over the Steelers that were tied. Jason Horn wants to run MVP, even though, to be honest, Ronald Pittman easily deserved it. Like, he scored 3 touchdowns. Jason Horn had 5 tackles and a pick 6. I'm giving it to Pittman, but that's not what they thought. But last week we already upgraded players and such, looked at regression and viewed retirements. So time to move on to re-signing players. All right, third off season, mock draft number 3. We pick last in the first round. They say we're gonna pick a running back, Taylor Tuck, out of Louisville. Interesting. And players ready to negotiate. Oh, we have to accept Christian Gonzalez's option. You know we are. It's a lot of money. But he's definitely worth it. I mean, I could resign him next year. But if we resign him at 24, he's going to want so much money. I think maybe him being 25 or 26 might help. His contract can be a little cheaper. We're not franchise tagging anybody here. I mean, actually, we should. Why don't we just negotiate with Birch? Why not? Alright, Eric Birch staying with us. But everybody else, I don't want anybody here. I'm sorry, John Smith is leaving again. Don't see a reason to keep him. Bailey Zappi is a decent QB, but we want to look at a different direction. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna move in the direction that with QB. Maybe we will end up signing him in free agency again, but we're not signing him right now. And let's look at our roster again. I kept Everett Cherry on by nerfed it basically because players used to regress all the time, and it would be insane because they definitely would not deserve it. Alright, what should we grab? We don't care about this because we're not going to be firing our coordinators. Actually, some of them might get signed, though. Wait, let's go to next week before we... Oh, no, staff week was last week, so we kept our coordinators. Let's go on to next week, though. Alright, now I'm going to spend staff points. We have 37 million, which isn't a ton. Alright, we don't need this. Player personnel. Guaranteed trade packages is okay, but... Alright, this is really good. It's actually really OP. Non-X-Factor user players, we value 1 depth trade higher, so everybody's at least viewed as a star. Like, that's insane. It's not even fair. Alright. Let's see how our roster looks now. We released a few, not even a few, more than a few players. Dalton Keene's still on the squad, thankfully. Excuse me. No QBs. Oh, Bart Foster back on the roster. Now, I guess we signed out. Yeah, we signed out our practice squad players. I really don't know what I want to do with Bentley. He's just not very good anymore. He's getting old. I mean, his ratings are pretty good, but JC Horn might need to get traded. I mean, I know he wants to run MVP, but he's so bad. It would just be beneficial to us. He might be a trade piece. He has a cheap contract. He'd be pretty easy to trade. I guess time to trade away the Super Bowl MVP. Bill's really interested, but we're not trading a great corner to a division rival. Cardinals get offers. We can get a second, which we already have an extra second though, right? Don't really need offensive line. The roster is actually terrible. They really could use a cornerback. So, I don't know, something. Second and a third, and we give no. I don't know. These are highest over. I don't know if we should trade him. I mean, he's so cheap, even though he's bad. It's giving me second thoughts. He's so cheap. Like, why do we give away such a good contract? On the other hand, Christian Barmore plays like crap. He's really bad for some reason. He's 27. Oh, I cannot. Okay, well, let's try restructuring. Only free $4 million, and it just makes it more expensive for us to get rid of him. So yeah, Christian Barmore staying. Hooray! You know he's actually pretty bad. Lee McNeil. His contract isn't terrible. Let's take a look at free agents. So we've got offensive line. Marcus Lawrence left the Cowboys. So did Brandon Aubrey. Pretty weak free agency class, it seems. Dallas Goedert, nah. Yeah, these players are pretty bad. Like, this is a really not good free agency market. I might not sign anybody. I mean, I'm just not really interested in these players. Maybe we'll give a contract to Marcus Lawrence, but it's a lot of money. I don't know. There's not many positions that we need a lot, so unless they're elite at something, then I wouldn't really want them. Hunter Henry back in free agency. Jonathan Jones is in free agency too. Hello. Kyrie Elam, Caleb McGarry. Uh, David Ojabo. Oh, we don't even need exterior linebacker. Oops, did not mean to click on Eddie Pinheiro. Oh no, if I click all the way back down. If Jerry is cheap, then I would like him as a run stopper, especially because Barmore struggles at that. Oh, dude, what am I doing? I'm just trying to get the GoldeeJR. As you know, he's probably right end. Yeah, he is. View player card. 33. Block shedding 85. Mike Dana, though. He's actually only 28. I mean, he's a pretty good pass rusher. Maybe we'll give him a small contract. Team friendly. Actually, way stronger offer than the Chargers gave him. I kind of want to cut Stevenson. I don't know. Like he had a bad run last year, and it's hard to say that, but he had a bad season. It was nowhere near the level that he had prior. And also, out of his 3 seasons, only one of them have been really good. He's not 88. He's 83. Probably can't get much for him though. What if we do a huge trade? No, we need to save some money. Ravens could use a running back. So Stevenson in a 4 for a third. Oh, they can't afford. Oh my God, they're extra broke. With a side of broke added on. The Vikings really do need running back though. Let's see. Oh yeah, they do. Let's try the same offer that we did. And there goes Ramondre Stevenson. I think just the value of running backs, you're either elite. Oh my God, Pittman regressed back to normal. Well, I just realized that foils my plans a little bit. I thought, yeah. Okay. He won Rookie of the Year. How does he just regress? This game is insane. Let's see how the running backs in the draft look. The top one is round 1. Both of the top ones are round 1 to 2. There's a lot of good ones. Some early, some later. We can basically ignore all the pure round one guys. So I'm probably not trading up in this draft. Dang, Kenny Brown looks pretty good. I mean, I don't need center at all, but it's tempting me. Let's just look at the running backs, combines. Taylor Tuck, who they mocked to us, he's got decent speed. Ew, that does not sound nice. Decent speed does not. Oh, he might be a power back or something. Solid speed from Lau Wheeler. From Quincy Stallworth, we've got great speed. Elite change of direction. Terrell Middlebrooks. He's got good speed, elite jumping. And then Emmett Leach, which is the last guy I have on my board, has decent speed. So we don't got a ton of quick running backs, at least the ones that I marked. How about Ernest Ziegler? He's got good speed. It just doesn't seem like many of them are good. You know, these running backs look amazing. We'll have to see, but I mean, I think running back trio has always been the way to go with this team. I think we continue to try to fight for that. And we got the receiving back. Looks like we might get a power back through the draft. So I think speed is going to be what we look for. Keaton Mitchell from the Ravens is on here. I think that's pretty nice. Like, he's only 24. He doesn't have any interest in playing for us, though. Zamir White, on the other hand, does want to play. Well, somewhat. He somewhat wants to play. Only 92 speed, though. I mean, Keaton Mitchell, if we could get him, that'd be amazing. Let's see how much he favors this offer. He thinks it's decent. And so we have two offers now. I don't really care about tight end. I might draft one. And I already have likely, even if I don't draft one. Sad to see Stevenson go, but honestly, I think it just what had to happen. I don't think Stevenson brought much to this team that a rookie wouldn't. I just don't care for Stevenson on the squad. Now, he'll be remembered for those 2 touchdowns against the Chiefs. But now he's going to be playing for the Vikings, so we probably won't see him. Let me take a look at the tight ends, though, because I only looked at the running backs. I do think tight end is another potential. He has pretty good physicals. Elite acceleration, elite agility, elite. Like, dude, this guy looks pretty good. Darnell Pearson. Elite speed. You like to see it. But we're going to check out how these 2 first offers go. Maybe. Honestly, I think I would like to add on a speedy receiver. And he probably won't get much play time. But as a kick returner, Javonte Williams. He's expensive, though. And Quez Watkins is the same role, but he won't be playing. He won't be trying to take spots. He's very cheap. Team friendly. He didn't like it that much. Okay. It's fine. Is there any other position I'm reconsidering? Probably not. Maybe backup safety? But I think Eric Burst fills that role well enough. I don't think we need to spend money on one. Let's see how this goes. Evaluate offers. Only one has made a decision. Quez Watkins immediately decides he wants to play for the New England Patriots. Watkins barely. I mean, he had a good season a while ago, but like since this franchise has started, really just not much production. And looking at his contract, it's 1 year, $4.1 million. The third free agency in a row that we've grabbed a receiver. It was Cooper, then Moore, then Watkins. You know, you might think Elijah Moore is way more exciting, and he is, but I don't really need a great receiver. If I can save money on someone who I don't. Okay. And now Mike Dana, who I didn't even think he was going to really to make a better offer, so welcome to the team. Didn't get any playing time last year with Kansas City, or the year before that. So that's 1 year, $10.1 million for Mike Dana. So it's 2 1-year contracts, and now all we need is Keaton Mitchell. He still doesn't want to guarantee it. You know what? If he takes 2 signs first, is coming with us. But I actually want to see who Mr. Watkins played for. Just know he was on the Eagles all that time, right? And we so bad he's not even on. Well, let's just do this. It doesn't matter. We're on the off season. Here he is, Quez Watkins. He's actually 28. This is how far we've gotten in 3 years. I did not mean to edit player. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Oh, no, not this. Season stats. I'm tripping. Yeah, he was on the Eagles all that time. Okay. Just being kind of irrelevant. We got to go on to the next week since these running backs are being a little bit complicated. Let's see if any of them decide to stay, though. I mean, I'd be fine with either Keaton Mitchell or Zamir White. Whoever signs first, I'll reject the other one. Pro Day results. I don't really care about these. Pro Day and Combine are nice, but I'll check their draft. I don't really have a need for that to decide who I want to draft. Mock draft 4. They still have us going Taylor Tuck. Is he the best running back in the class? Sadly, Darnell Pearson is going to 29. I'm not going to trade up at all, hopefully. Ravens do need a running back to trade for, so I'm in the draft. Let's look at our roster with Mike Dana. Because I think that opens up a spot to maybe releasing a player. But it's going to be pretty competitive. Where is he? No. He's below Uche. You know, he's actually higher than Uche. It's just that he's, y'all understand what I'm trying to say, right? It's kind of hard because we have a lot of spots. Even Tyson Wheeler deserves some playing time. That's just why I really don't want Christian Barr. He's so bad. He's not good. He's probably the worst guy here. Right now, I would go bankrupt if I traded him. Let's see what it looks like. When it says I wouldn't, but I'm pretty sure I would. If I do trade him, it would be after I already signed all these players from free agency. Let's look at defensive tackle. We have paid some attention to it, it seems. Doesn't seem to be many good ones, though. We beat Blockshed from Najee Warmack. What a name. Not very good physicals, though. Probably not very good. But next we've got to check our free agency class to see maybe if they change their minds. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see if there's any. We don't care about defensive linemen. Cardinals got DeMarcus Lawrence. Saints get Tyrann Mathieu back. Falcons making big moves. Love to see it. Bucks get Dallas Goedert. Steelers get Tyler Lockett. Steelers making a couple moves. Saints steal out here from the Falcons. Williams ends up going to the Titans. Our division make any moves? It doesn't look like it. Excuse me. It's like our division's been pretty quiet in free agency. I mean, I'm looking for one. Jets, Dolphins, or Bills, and I just cannot find them. Maybe they have their hands full or something. I don't really know. I don't know why I thought this. Oh, it's the Alfred Falcons. That's why it's familiar. Anybody? Even Chiefs are making moves. Bookie Basham. Zach Wilson goes to the Commanders. Sam Howell ends up going to Seattle. I didn't see that the first time. Oh, looks like Keaton Mitchell agreed. Sorry, Zamir White. Keaton Mitchell finally realizes that nobody else wants him. And I don't want you wearing number 38. I'm not retiring his number, but at least give it a year before you just take his number. Let's do. Let's do 4. I think that looks good. So, contract. Yeah, pretty decent year. Both. Oh, that average is not good. 3.4. Why do we grab this man? 2 years, 9.2 million. So the available players aren't very enticing, to say the least. I think we're pretty much done with free agency. There's not much else I'm looking for, and I think since we are, I think we get something out of trading Barmore. Even if we do lose a lot of money, I just don't want someone so useless on our team. We could get something back for him. It's gonna be hard to get out. Yeah, nobody can really afford him. I mean, Broncos can. I guess the teams that can't afford him didn't want him for whatever reason. Let's trade with Detroit for round 1, pick 20. And we'll give y'all. Oh, what happened to our second round picks? Do we only have one? Oh, it was a Panther. It was a third round pick that we had. But yeah, far more than a third. Does not work out. How about for a second? Baltimore for a second. And a late third. And you give us a fifth, a fourth, for like 3 years. Yep, that works. Barmore to the Lions. We get a second round pick. I just did not see a use for him on our squad. And that will allow Dana to move to defensive tackle. I think he needed to go. I just did not like how Christian Barmore played for our team. Alright, here we go. Still want a younger talent on defensive line, maybe. That's potentially. I think if we could draft something, it'd be running back, tight end, and defensive line and linebacker. Linebacker's always going to be a potential thing that we trade for, a draft. So our money went down to 2.6 million, or is that negative? I think that might be negative. Good thing that yeah, it's negative 2.6. But off this one, I waited to sign all our players before you traded him. I knew it teared through our cap. But that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's see if we can release somebody and save some money. Like the way McBride. Sure. Goodbye. Anybody else? I'm thinking Troy Anderson. And we don't need to get the positive right now. We don't need to worry about it. So no more Stevenson, no more Barmore. Just because we want to does not mean we're afraid to change. That's why teams never 2P, because they're scared of change. We are not. Well, let's move on to the off-season free agency recap. Draft picks looking really good. Mock draft 5. Still Taylor Tuck. Scouting private workouts. Here we go. 3 players to check out one more time before the draft. Let's go with. Well, we'll first have to see. Maybe I'm getting 2 linebackers and a tight end is that good to do? So we wouldn't do like one. I mean, that is hard. Yeah, I am gonna do Leach. I want to see if he's actually a great talent. I think who's the fastest guy out of this group? Middlebrooks. He had good speed. I'm sure there was someone with great speed. Yeah, it was Stallworth, so we're gonna do him too. So Stallworth, Leach. And for tight end, we have 1 receiver on the board. Let's go. I mean, I think Peters is going to get drafted. I mean, it looks like the Bucks are going to grab him, so. Elite speed from Rutherford, that's enough, I guess. Okay, they just deleted the running backs. Okay. Alright, that's it. How long has the stream been so far? 34 minutes. Is there anything else to do? I don't really care about the rest of the free agents who got signed. Scout college player? No. I did want to take a look at our draft picks before the draft started, because I'm pretty sure we're stocked up for actually the next 2 years. So we got 5 picks. I don't know why I said 3. 5 picks inside the top 100. That's pretty good. 2 of them from Detroit, 1 of them from Minnesota. No fifths, 2 sixths. Next year we got 2 seconds. Got our 3rd, no 4th. And then 2 years from now we got 2 thirds, 2 fourths. Here we go. It's time for the draft. Best part of the year is the best draftiest time of the year, I guess. Alright, here we go.
The Washington Commanders are now.
Let's take a look at this draft. We're at 32. Commanders are at 1. Our rivals, the Dolphins, are at 2. Let's see what the Commanders do is select Nick Hutton. I actually don't remember how good he looked. Let's look at the draft board just so we know how good these guys look. So no, Chuck Fowler's decent at least. There's a QB, Clay and Boom. Dolphins could definitely use a quarterback. I'd be surprised if they didn't pick the QB. But they could also pick an amazing tackle in Dale Yates. Excuse me. 3, 4 first round QBs. Let's see where they go. So Dolphins to pick, they should pick QB here. They don't. They're gonna stick with Kirk or whoever else they have. They select Dale Yates out of Kansas State. Gives the Saints a prime opportunity to pick the QB, and they don't. They pick Fowler, who we know is a round 1 player. Kendall June, still no QB as we go on to the Panthers. They don't pull the trigger either. Ruben Cofield. Jaguars, of course they don't. Packers, though. Yeah, the Packers grab Clayton Bloom. What am I doing? Out of Memphis, Tennessee. So the next best QB is Jamie Jackson. He's not too far away. Also got Junior Jackson. So yeah, that's cool. First QB goes to Green Bay. We saw Seahawks sign Sam Howell out of free agency, and they grabbed Elliott Taylor. Rams. Damon, is here Damon or Damon? I guess Damon Langford. Browns pick Mike Pearman. Chargers pick James Crowder. Will the Giants pick QB? No, Charles Green. Raymond Graves. Vikings pick Junior Jackson. Good to see him get picked. Cardinals pick George Smith. Colts pick Easton Edmonds. Raiders something Madison. John Madison, I think it says. Byron Buckner goes to Tennessee. Bears pick Jalen Woodson, the first tight end off the board. Lions pick Chet Kincaid. Steelers select something young. Offensive lineman goes to the Falcons. Bills pick offensive tackle Calvin Redmond out of Wisconsin. Texans pick Evan Youngblood out of West Virginia. Jets pick Nick Bowers out of Ole Miss. Ravens, Quincy Stallworth gets picked before we can even get to him. Forgot to pick Brian Kemp. Eagles pick Robert Charles. We know the Bucs are probably going to pick that tight end, and they do. Darnell Pearson. Chiefs also pick a tight end, Niall Sawyer. And the Cowboys pick a offensive tackle as we move on to our pick. This day, how these QBs still on the board? I don't care about them. They're so weird. So our next best, the next player on our board is nowhere to be seen. 19 is the guy who's actually trash. We're actually in really good position. We don't really need these running backs or these tight ends. I mean, there's a pool that I could draft from. Oh, we should be able to see how good Leach is. Round 1 to 2 talent. Okay, good to know. And then for the tight end, Rutherford, it didn't work. Okay. It didn't work on either of the tight ends. But I think we trade down out of the first round. I don't think there's reason to pick a first round player. We don't want to pick here. And Bears will give us a second and a third. Broncos won't even give us a pick this year. Okay. Bucks give us a first in 2028. Okay. We could trade out of the first round. That's what some of these teams want us to do. And where's our next pick? 64. If it's 64, it's just too far away. If it was like 10 or something, maybe, but I don't want to trade out that far back. Here we gotta pick this here. Oh, this kind of sucks. We might just have to make a deal ourselves. Yeah, let's see what we can do ourselves. We're gonna make a deal. Let's make a deal. So we're gonna be trading our first round pick. Trading out the first is always a big deal. See, how about we trade up for 42? That's the number I'm thinking of, and now I'm sticking with it. The Browns, and you also give us a next year first. How about that? That's an insane deal. I don't hate it, I guess. Fine, give us a fourth and a first 2 years from now. Okay, nowhere near. Okay. It would have only trading up 10 spots, so. So 5th, 4th, 3rd in descending order. Not that low, honestly. We give you a 6th this year, how about that? Pretty close. How we give you our 4th? So 1st and a 4th for a 5th this year, 4th next year, 3rd 3 years in the future, and they still say no, but we're pretty dang close. So we also add on our 7th. Not quite. Find our 6th, and you add on, and then change this 5th to a 4th then. Oh, you don't have a 4th. Fine, we'll make this our 5th, and you give us our... Wait, am I tripping? Fine, how about you do this, and you take out our 5th. Then, that's a terrible deal for them. Yeah. Fine, 4th, 4th, 5th, 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so we trade down our first pick. Our pick, we're trading down 10 spots. We're giving our 4th this year, our 6th this year. We get a 5th, 6th this year, and a 4th for the next 2 years. It's pretty complicated. But in the future, we'll have a ton of mid-round picks. We didn't actually trade. We didn't lose that much. Browns, pick up left tackle. QB goes to the Commanders. Decide to wait till the second round. No running backs or tight ends have been picked so far. Hopefully they didn't jinx it, as all the receivers are flying off the board. Kincaid, a lot of offensive tackles. It's insane. A lot of offensive linemen in general. And now we're back on the board. 10 picks later. We're not going to trade down again, but Taylor Tuck's here. I think we go tight end probably, or defensive lineman. I don't think we go running back. Is your combine really good, Donovan? Not really. It's actually pretty bad. And from Adam Sloan. I don't know why this guy's even on my board. He's pretty bad. Oh, he actually has really good physicals though. Maybe we picked 10 picks from now. He's 18. Rutherford's the next tight end on the board. Well, for defensive tackle, he's also the next. So we have to choose between these two. And also, I probably already have the tight end. So, welcome to this team. Philip Rutherford, our first pick of the draft, is normal. No. 88 speed is insane. But normal depth from Philip Rutherford. First time our first round pick is normal depth. Receiver, AJ Quick. What a name. Taylor Tuck does get picked. But you're really planning on grabbing him. Maybe the defensive tackle falls to us. Nope, he got picked as soon as I said that. I'm pretty sure the game has a mic or something, because what is up with that? He just heard, oh, he thinks he's gonna fall. Now let's prove him wrong right now. Still 2 first round QBs in the midway through the second round. And we've got Tyler Bassey, elite strength, really bad speed though. But I mean, A tackle, B power moves, B block shed. But it's only he's all right. Like Lau, I'm not mean to click Kenny Brown. I'm not picking offensive line. Lau Wheeler, we already know who we want for running backs. He has decent physicals, but pretty slow. And but these guys are actually really late round picks. Well, Will Hayes is still here, but I'm not picking two tight ends. This is so pointless. So we're just going to get Tyler Bassey. He is in them out of Oregon. 285, 6'4", 91 strength. You like to see it. Tyler Bassey, welcome to the team. First hidden dev of the draft. And we have another second round pick, 32. Dalton Parrish just got picked.
The New York Jets.
Jamie Jackson goes to the Houston after they lost CJ Stroud. No, they kept, wait, why are they picking QB? Why the Ravens picking, what's going on? Okay, Madden, your draft logic's kind of flying out the window now. Another QB this time it goes to, why do the Chiefs draft the QB every year? What is up with that? The Chiefs love picking mid QBs, but I don't think we let the running back fall any farther. Actually, he's still really far down the board. Unless we rather draft two. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we do draft two. I mean, where are all these running backs on the board? Route 1 to 2 players. I don't think we have to pick the two. We could wait till 14 probably. That's what it looks like. But these running backs are really far down the board. Like really, really far down the board. Well, Wheeler's right here, but that's not who we're looking at. We're looking at Middlebrooks, who's 41, and then the other guy who's not even in the top 50. Bruce Day looks pretty good. Oh, he's insane. Well, we pick one running backs now, so we still have room for these guys. So we have to pick Middlebrooks right now. Probably. Throw Middlebrooks out of Minnesota. Hidden dev, 91 overall. It kind of makes me less willing to grab Leach. But on to the third round. But we know Leach is like a really high overall. No other right must have been picked. It looks like we might be able to get Bruce Day. But usually when I say something, it gets immediately struck down. Here you go, the tight ends that I'm not. I mean, I dipped once on tight end. I'm not double dipping on tight end. I just think that's pretty stupid to double dip on tight end. So now we have a choice. We have 6 picks. We can decide if we want Mr. Where is he? Bruce Day first. Or if we want Mr. Leach, who's all the way down here. And I think it's pretty obvious. Unless there's someone else on my board that makes you want to pick him over Day, which I don't think there is. I think we're going to grab Bruce Day here. It's pretty good. Maybe I will double dip on tight ends if it's a late pick. But I think we can grab Bruce Day here off LSU. LSU's been pretty nice to us, and it will continue to be. Bruce Day, hidden dev. I think he might be a steal. He has the same face as Thoroughbred. Probably won't change that because we don't like that. Carlos Hearns, Alani Higgins. Higgins. There's Sprinkle, who I had on my board for some reason. Oh, Lyle Wheeler. Who's I not meant to do that? Alright. I don't think we waste any time. We pick another, hopefully hidden player. We know he's goated. Emmett Leach out of LSU. Oh my goodness, LSU's insane. He's normal! Thank
Pittsburgh
goodness we
Steelers
didn't just pick Leach. We also picked Middlebrooks just in. Well, he's probably a higher overall than Middlebrooks, but he's also lower depth trait, only normal. And I actually want to view my draft board. Because we don't got to pick until the 5th round. The 2 picks in the 6th. Is there anybody that I need? If these tight ends aren't here, I won't care that much. I mean, imagine they all just get picked. It's possible. But, I mean, I don't really care. But usually when I do this, to see if you like drafting players that you favorite, they'll pick them extremely high. Like if they're projected to be a 4th rounder, I mean a 5th rounder, they'll draft them in like the late 3rd round just because you favorited him. But I don't really see a reason to trade up. We're gonna send him all the way to round 5 because honestly, if these titans get picked, I could care less.
Patriots are on the clock.
But I would not be surprised if everybody's gone. Actually, no. Well, actually, all the tight ends were like literally every tight end got picked. But we saw Daniel Rose. He might be a steal. Well, I guess it's better late than never. Daniel Rhodes out of Louisville.
Steelers are up now.
Probably trash. He's projected to be undrafted. But, next pick.
It's the New England Patriots now on the clock.
Let's see. I don't want to double dip on tight end. I mean, we barely draft receivers. We signed them, but we don't really draft them. We drafted one, and it's been Amari Barber. This guy's pretty bad. Wait, did we not grab it? Oh, we have to draft the QB now. We did not get a backup QB, so guess when you guys are coming with us. Beam deep accuracy, agency under pressure. Cameron Wilson, why not?
Jaguars are on the clock.
He got some speed on him, I guess. Bad throw power. He's trying to wear number 13 already. Some bad signs. He's got South Dakota.
The New England Patriots are now on the clock.
Guess we just pick one of these two. Well, we really want to draft another linebacker. Probably not. Let's go. What's a position that we haven't done much? Safety. How about Brian Simmons? I think people haven't been drafting him for a reason. How about cornerback? I mean, hey, Hugh Ware looks pretty good. The Dolphins want him. That's good enough reason for me. Hidden Dev, are you serious? Hugh Ware is a Hidden Dev. That's a pretty late Hidden Dev player. And we've got one more pick. We've got Mr. Irrelevant. You know we've got to take this pick. You know we've got to take Mr. Irrelevant.
The New England
And what's a
Patriots
fun position to be Mr. Irrelevant? I don't really know. You still got Phillip Diggs here. A zone, but he's pass coverage, not nothing special. He's probably trash, and I don't really want to pick another linebacker. His physicals are bad. What position should we get? Maybe fill up some depth on defensive lines if we never draft it. 1B power move I see. You can see like some multiple Bs, that'd be pretty cool. Well, we've got A to C here, C, C, B. Got 1B there. I'm just going to grab one of these guys. First, we'll take a look at, no. First, we'll take a look at Clyde Watson. He's got good physicals. Oh, we don't even get to see him. We're just going straight. I guess that's what happens if you pick Mr. Irrelevant. They just go straight to the draft recap. Oh, no, we get to see him now. Okay. He sure is existent. Well, here we are. Not even an hour through yet. Hutton, first pick in the draft. I guess it's time for the draft recap. Let's look at these players overall. His first pick was Philip Rutherford. He is a 73, but normal dev, he's very, very fast. 88 speed, 89 acceleration, decent catching rating. Not very good blocker. I mean, he's not crazy big. He's only 241. Next, we've got Tyler Bassey out of Oregon. He's only a 71, but he is hidden def. His ranges are honestly pretty bad. The only thing good about him is his tackling and his strength. Really? Like, he doesn't really have anything going for him. So unless he's like superstar def, he's probably just going to be sitting on the bench. Next, Terrell Middlebrook, 74 overall hidden development. Has some speed on him, not going to lie. Good juke move, good carrying. Nothing insane about him though. He's a decent running back. And since you know how running backs usually are, he's only 65th. He's not even a second string by overall. 5'10", 221. Next we've got Bruce Day, who is a 76. Reminds me of Rob Austin. Good tackling, pretty fast, good block shedding, great block shedding. He's pretty good. Like, pretty happy that we got him, and so late in the draft at that. We're probably gonna change his number though, because honestly, that's really ugly. And I'll change his face because it's just Terrell Britt, and we don't need another Terrell Britt. We need our first Bruce Day. Let's give him a unique number because he's gonna be special. No. Hello. Let's give him number 20. And then, I don't want to go to Dev Trait. Dev Trait's that one to the right. So how do you change their appearance? I actually don't know. I do not know how you change their appearance. I'm trying not to change his Dev Trait on accident or look at it at all. Middlebrook's 32, I guess that's fine. Is there a specific thing to change appearance? Guess not. I guess he's looking like this, okay. Next we had Emmett Leach, who's actually, like, lower than Middlebrooks. He's only a 73 normal. And, he's probably just going, he might make the roster. I don't think he will. Next we had Daniel Rhodes, who we picked, 69, normal dev, he's decent. Just really a pure run stopper. Can't really rush the passer or anything. He can tackle, I guess. He's alright. Then we got Cameron Wilson, who we drafted because we needed a backup QB, and he is bad. He might be better than Zappy. I don't know. I mean, his ratings are really low, so probably not. He's just gonna. Hopefully, he'll. I don't know about this guy. Kind of just drafted him because he forgot to get a backup QB. Next, we've got Hugo Ware, who's actually hidden dev, 68 overall. I cannot believe he was that high, but got really, really nice zone, really good press, just really terrible man coverage. Great stamina, too. Also, decent hit power for a cornerback and a decent tackle. He's actually pretty good. If we didn't already have an amazing cornerback group, then I'd be more interested in him. And finally, we picked Clyde Watson, who was only a 63, so not very good. I would be surprised if any of these hidden dev players were actually, like, superstar. I just don't see any of them being like that. I think they're all going to be star. But still good drafts. Just probably not on the level of our other two. Because we weren't picking into, like, the top 15 like the other two, so. Let's look at the NFL. Nick Hutton was a beast. 78 overall speed rusher. He's going to be tearing up opposing offensive line for Commanders. And his depth rate is star. Oof, that must hurt a little bit, doesn't it, Commanders? Dale Yates, also a beast. Offense got their star pass. Oh my god, 85 pass block, 85 pass block power. If he isn't superstar, I'd be surprised. He isn't. Okay. Unlucky Dolphins. Chuck Fowler, who we knew was a round one talent, hidden death. He's got superstar though. Saints are happy with that. I don't really care about June or Cofield. Here's Bloom though. 77 overall QB. Great short and deep accuracy. And good throw power, so he looks pretty good. Out of Memphis of all colleges. Bring a pretty honestly. Oh, he's got X Factor. The Packers got a steal. And we're changing this number. Let's be honest. Number 6 looks stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 0 looks golden on that QB. Who else do we want to check out? I don't really know any of these guys. Or we're interested in any of them. I want to see the, I guess we can look at Stallworth. He's a 76. Really wish he fell to us. He starred as. That 5 looks really weird on Ravens jersey. And then Pearson's a 75. Carter Powell looks decent. But let's go to the second round just so it stays there. Here's our tight end Rutherford. Hey, Jake, oh my goodness. Taylor Tuck's a 76. That's why they were mocking him to me so much, because he's actually really good. But I passed on him and picked the normal depth tight end, so. Yeah. Oh my god, he's a beast. No. Taylor Tuck's an X Factor. I should have listened to the mocks. Instead, I picked the normal depth tight end over the best running back in the draft. Oh, that's a pretty big miss. And we also missed out on Adam Sloan, who may be a beast too. He is star, but still, I still rather have him than not. Dude, I can't believe we missed out on such a great running back and picked the normal depth tight end. Hopefully, our running backs are goated, but I don't think they are. Parrish is actually higher overall than the guy we picked. Chiefs cannot miss on QB, so what the heck. Round 3. I think this is about where I get tired of the players. I don't really care about them anymore. Bruce Day, yes sir. Carlos Hurd is actually pretty high overall. These corner classes are just always really good, though. There's Sprinkle, who he was on my board, right? Oh my god, Lau Wheeler's also better than Middlebrooks? Okay, he's normal with that. We'll let that slide. We will let that slide. So I'll have to get a little bit angry. Matt Pierce is definitely a real person. That's just a real name. Will Hayes, let's go. Good thing we didn't pick him. He's a 66. I do want to take a look at the other tight ends I missed out on, though. Terrible pick by the Browns. Oh, bad QB by the Steelers. Browner 73. I guess the Titans were picked right before my pick. Woody not good. McGee not good. Yeah, the Titans just weren't worth picking. So it's good that I didn't pick them. I picked one and was like, okay, he's not good, whatever. But that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything I need to check out. I think that's all she wrote for the off-season stream. Alright, I guess generally best lineup. No, sorry. We're just gonna change it. I don't know, I just really like the routes that second. But, interesting running back fight for the first spot because, Rutherford's gonna be a backup tight end, by the way. It's interesting because there's three guys I want to get time. I want Middlebrooks, Mitchell, Pittman. At least he's probably just gonna. He doesn't have a role. He's a power back. You know, we already got our power back. We have a elusive back now, a receiving back, and a. I say you're a receiving back. No, you're a power back. Okay, your ratings don't really say that. Oh no, I can see it now because I can use your carrying that carries it. You're really wait. You're elusive. You're gonna be our third. No, you're gonna be probably our starter. I don't know. Pittman's definitely gonna be like third string. I mean, you know. Dude, where's Oh, it's because it's generally best lineup. Whatever. When I need to, I'll make Quez Watkins our returner. But it's gonna be. I mean, maybe this is fine. We just let Mitchell control our thing. We have Middlebrooks as our power back. Then, if we need to, we can do like the formation subs. We're gonna change this too because I want Austin being our rush right end, and then sub linebackers pretty bad too. Just so they can fix. And two. But yes, that's it. It's on the end of the video, the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Overall draft. Adios.